Guys, Grand Rising. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Sierra. You already know it's Oshun Investigates. It's still is Oshun Talk Radio. Of course, it is Sound Alchemy by Oshun. So as you guys come in, you already know what to do. Make sure you're hitting the notification bell to stay in the loop. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen if you do not see the like button. But of course, find those three dots. As well, depending on which device you are tuning in from. Like, comment, subscribe, share, become a member if you like the content. Join me over at Oshun Talk Radio as well for the latest updates on the short messages. But if you like the extended messages, definitely stay tuned right where you are. Anything you need to know about your girl Sierra, obviously you can find it in the description box below. Know that any and all content I do provide for you guys is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anyone, but provide you with the necessary information. So I want to go ahead and get into this message for y'all. I am going to the energy and get right on into it here. A lot of things were coming up here. Possibly a legal matter could be coming in due to what these individuals are doing to whoever you are. So take from this energy myself, the collective, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye and throat chakra, anything that's not of divine love. I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic, projections onto either collective or this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe. Oh, so Grand Rising, y'all, get in here. Happy Friday. And I know a lot of y'all are happy. It is the Friday. The week is over. So you guessed it. You see what's going on. There is a Karmics friend all up in your energy. And I mean plural. So friends are all up in your energy, spying on your social media. If you do not have a social media, they are spying on you online in a desperate attempt to humiliate you, trying to network with your friends. And this could be friends that you still have in your energy and people that you may not have in your energy, but they most certainly are trying to network with individuals to find out information about you. Some of these individuals here are trying to get up this courage to do it here. Some of them could be doing this while they are drinking here. So just take what resonates, y'all, and let's see what's going on in the energy. I did notice that someone is going to have to let go of some sort of attachment or some sort of grudge that they have on whoever you are, or whatever this attempt is to humiliate you. They're going to have to let this go. Simply stated, okay? It looks like somebody has like some sort of past grudge with you. They're holding on to something from the past here is the reason that someone is doing it. Somebody is definitely all up in their head with that Four of Cups energy here, because whatever it is a roll of the dice here. So somebody is taking a chance and they know that it is risky. And so this is why individuals are all up in their head here. They're a little weary about this opportunity that they took to do whatever this is to whoever you are. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. They're worried about possibly, okay, so they're worried about the law, the Emperor energy. This could be a father. So it could be a masculine. If it's not a father, it is a masculine's energy. Okay, they could be also trying to pull some sort of information, and I heard law. So in the legal department regarding your father. So they may be trying to find out some sort of information here, utilizing online, and I heard legal. So legal, again, they could be looking for some sort of information on your father. This may be a father figure. If it's not, it is a masculine that is doing this to you, and this is their friends that's trying to find some sort of information. Now, there is a masculine a little bit worried about whatever this is that they're doing to whoever you are, because they know that they are taking some sort of risk, because whatever it is that they're doing here, it is strategic, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. On a Six of Wands, sure enough, they definitely are watching you. So whoever the masculine is, or these individuals here, they watching you for sure on a Six of Wands energy here, because somebody was getting, it's kind of like they're watching you become like, You're going viral, and this is the reason why they are weary about whatever it is that they're doing. You're gaining some sort of attention. You're bringing some sort of attention to them here. This is why they're a little bit weary about whatever it is. They possibly are about to miss some sort of opportunity here with that Four of Cups energy. Take what resonates here. A Leo masculine could be very significant here, but they're a little bit weary, possibly because of your strength, and it is your strength on your network with the Six of Wands energy here. So how you're standing out in the crowd in the Six of Wands energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. A King of Cups here. There could also be some sort of support from a law official or just from a masculine energy here, and this is what they are weary about, or this is somebody that was showing fake love here to whoever you are. Meanwhile, they are a part of whatever this is. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me see. Yeah, somebody here is about to be crying over spoiled milk, or somebody is least and regret again with the Five of Cups energy. They disappointed because they're about to take some sort of loss. And so whatever it is that they intend on getting from this network of individuals that you used to communicate, or whoever you do communicate with, it's looking like they're coming up on nothing. They keep taking some sort of L because somebody brought some sort of attention. Now, the Emperor energy going back, you could have brought some sort of attention to the law, something that they did. If a masculine jumped in your energy, there's attention of the law here. Okay, and this is why they're sitting in that Five of Cups energy, maybe regretting, because whatever it is, the Four of Cups talks about that liquid courage here. So somebody could have been drinking when they jumped in on some sort of energy on the Six of Wands, but now they're in regret about doing something in the Six of Wands energy, okay, because of the attention of the Emperor, okay. And whatever it is here, it's something about support with the King of Cups energy here. The law is recognizing, or somebody is recognizing, that this person is like a con artist, because the King of Cups wears many hats here. Okay, so take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Okay. Yeah, Five of Cups. Yeah, they regretting what they did. Whatever it is, whatever they're doing, it looks like they gotta move on. Five of Cups energy says move on, abandon ship, jump ship type energy. And somebody here has to move on from whatever it is that they're doing because of a message. So they're regretting some sort of message here that was sent online on a public platform, social media. They're regretting it, this message. Because whatever a message to the law was, it puts you in a it's a good omen for you, at least with the Page of Wands energy, okay? And so this is why they're crying over spoiled milk, kind of regretting Four of Cups energy that they should have never did something. Because this is like literally after somebody did something with the Four of Cups energy, they're thinking like, I should have never did something that they did something that they did to whoever you are. Always take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? And for those who do not have social media, a lot of my subs, they do not have social media, but they are online. They surf the web. So keep in mind, this is media, social media searching, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Okay, because whatever it is kind of like, yeah, because Ten of Cups, Swords energy here, somebody feels ruined over whatever it is that they did. Let me look at the other deck first, y'all. Let me see what's going on. Grand Rising, y'all. Magician energy here. Yeah, so somebody here was selling a good story online. So I'm not sure if they were doing something in your energy where they were trying to manipulate your audience. It could have been something that's done to you on social media where they were trying to, I heard like a hoax, stir something up about you on a public platform in the Six of Wands energy, all in the same time as like trying to get information from people to humiliate, but also actually coming into your energy and trying to humiliate you, okay? Take what resonates here, but it looks like they're really ready to manifest the law in their energy. Because something brought, so whatever it is, brought attention to whatever somebody, a masculine or to somebody here, but also in the Magician energy to the law. And there's something here, it's kind of like you wanted attention and now they're about to get the attention that they actually did not want, and it's of the law, okay? Yeah. They crying over that story that they sold on social media about you. Five of Cups, Magician energy. This is sleight of hand, trickery here, Dexter energy. Someone that tried to sell a good story online, but that story didn't work for whoever you are, or law at least, because they got the attention of the Emperor, which is somebody here in the controller seat. Because somebody here and wants control over your social media or control over you, because the Emperor is the controller seat, and they're a little weary because of the law. So they wanted control over your social media or something here about what you do online. And they weary because they missed an opportunity, because somebody took a message to the law with that Page of Wands. Because see, they tried to get a new beginning on something, because the Page of Wands talks about a new beginning, right? And effective communication. They thought that something that they did, they thought it was going to be effective. But you didn't fall for like the bait or the okie doke, or somebody didn't in this energy. Okay? Yeah, they wanted to, it kind of gives me like they wanted to get back on top of a wheel. They wanted to control your social media. 6 of Wands, social media, online. There's somebody that wants control over your platform or something like that. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. And now they're regretting something that they did. The reason this person wants to do something, or whoever these individuals are that's working for the karmic, is because somebody's life is a rut. Okay? This is sorrow. Okay? Take what resonates, Hangman energy here. Yeah, they really try to get a new beginning and sacrifice themselves here. Because whatever it is, the Hangman energy eventually talks about them having to pause and what they were doing here. Surrender energy, okay? So somebody might have to surrender eventually to the law, or they thought that you would surrender your control over your platform by what they're doing. Because 6 of Wands in the Emperor is giving me like somebody thought that you would surrender control over your platform and just give it to them. But whoever you are, you too optimistic in this energy, because when somebody jumped on board, look, baby, they were excited. Page of Wands said, I was excited to do what they were doing, but they weary in the 4 of Cups energy. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. At least they wanted control over something for those who have social media and for those who don't. They wanted control over you or something. But now they weary and they all in their head over this opportunity, because they were literally optimistic about it. And now they're not. They're having to surrender or back down in that Hangman energy here. Because whoever you are, they broke the mold with you, because you over here breaking patterns here, breaking old cycles here, something that they used to do. And that's involving the law. It's like they were doing something for a very long time, and it looks like they might have to surrender to the law because of whoever you are. And a message that the law is getting here, and this is what hurt them, okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Yeah, somebody's standing their ground. So whoever you are, you could be standing your ground in this situation here and protecting what's yours, okay? Something from your father, if you don't have a, you know what? I heard intellectual property when I originally started the live, but I didn't want to mix it with this. But there's some sort of intellectual property search or something that belongs to, like I heard heir. So you are the heir of something in the intellectual property. There could be something connected to your father as well, or whoever it is. And I heard descendant. So you are a descendant of something here, and you are the heir of something here. So the 6 of Wands indicates a search energy. So somebody is using like a search engine or a browser or something like that as well. But somebody is standing their ground here, and that 7 of Wands, and protecting what's theirs. And that could be you protecting what's yours, which is causing a tower for these individuals because they're being exposed because you're standing your ground. So this is some sort of chaos here that's taking place, or they're in this energy here because they've been exposed, or they didn't expect you to expose them to the law. Because this is, someone is threatened by something, okay? Whatever they're doing It's collapsing. Ten of Swords here, and somebody might be out here trying to play the victim, okay? Because the Ten of Swords is playing the victim, defeat energy of liberator, because somebody committed fraud. And so whatever it is, they were utilizing Page of Wands, Six of Wands, a message, some sort of messaging online, and they were committing fraud. Now, I don't know if this is emails or what, but they were committing fraud in the Ten of Swords energy, under your energy. And they are trying to, I heard blackmail. So they really trying to like blackmail you in a sense. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. They are afraid here because the Chariot energy here, this is vengeful. So somebody here literally wanted to, okay, because you're making progress, you're overcoming obstacles. I don't care how slow you're moving, 2 miles an hour over a speed bump energy. The Chariot energy is you making progress, which is chaos for whoever they are trying to control your platform, your social media, or whatever this public recognition that they were getting. So the Chariot energy is hitting a you, it coming back in your energy with vengeful energy, intentionally trying to harm you because of the adversity and challenges here that they're being faced with, because you keep on going. The Chariot is drive. So you keep going in a situation where they can't control, kind of like something is getting out of control. And the Emperor energy, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And they in fear because something is coming down on the Ten of Swords and the Chariot, an awakening here. The law knows something here. That's what they worry about. Four of Swords energy here. Something about to be put to rest. Okay. I don't know if it's a death connected to them or individuals, because the Tower is danger, accident energy here. Somebody in the Ten of Swords energy here to the Tower could be saying, this was an accident. This is an accident, because this is an accident energy here because of this awakening. Now, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Yeah, somebody really regretting. I told you, mistake, guilt, wrong choices, apology. So that's the Ten of Swords energy here. And it's only because somebody has been defeated. Somebody literally might be wanting to say that they are sorry for what they did here. Something around a home is going to be very significant. Remember, I said intellectual property. The Emperor here could be a father, and there's a home here. But somebody here may be drawing attention to a home. Somebody literally could be doing this from their home here. They could be getting a visit from the law. Okay, because everything is setting back here. The Tower is a setback. Everything is undoing. Reverse, reverse, Uno energy. So everything that they did, whatever this is, the Six of Wands gives me 6 days. So whatever it is, 6 days, something about 4 months. And the Four of Cups, the Four Chalice is 4 months. The Six of Wands is 6 days, 6 to 7 days here. Okay, it's going to be very significant to whatever this is, okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. So they've been doing something to you for roughly almost 2 years, maybe a couple years. And I heard living under your identity or getting something here. And it's a masculine in a home in another state, okay? So something is falling down connected to a home with that Tower and the Ten of Swords. Something collapsing surrounding a home. Chaos is at a home, or chaos is about to be brought to a home. Chariot could indicate that this Emperor is arriving. The Emperor energy could be law. With the Chariot, is actually coming in, because that's trouble coming in as well. With the Chariot, there's somebody arriving. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on their finances here. Whatever it is, something wrong with their finances. They're having money problems. This is why they're trying to get in control of something that you're doing, or this is vice versa, both. You could be dealing with money problems because they're controlling something here that belongs to you. Work, material things. So this is material. So something around your social media. Literally, if you're somebody on social media, they're doing something with your work, but it's blowing up on them, okay? They either are taking your work and trying, and I heard, in pursuit of legal actions over your work, okay? Take what resonates here. Yeah, you already know synchronicity is here. Let me see. Give me one more. All right. So there's a secret crush in your energy. That could be the law. I don't know. But there's an admirer. If it's not a secret crush, there's definitely an admirer in this energy here. Somebody that's in your audience, Six of Wands energy, somebody that sees you here. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Could be a masculine energy. There's a third party here, though, unexpectedly, okay? So somebody here connected. I don't know. There's a third party in here. Okay, there's a third party interference here. And this is what the secret crush is seeing, is that there's a third party interfering on something that you are doing in the Six of Wands energy, okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Somebody about to hit with something, they're about to be hit with this surprise because they're surprised, either they're surprised at something that you did or somebody in the law, because the Tower is unforeseen changes, sudden abandonment here, but shocking energy as well. So if you did something unexpected here, they were shocked that you contacted the law or reached out to the law. Now, somebody in your energy is admiring something that you did. At least you stand in your ground. Doesn't have to be a secret crush, but they are admiring something that you did on a Six of Wands energy, even being bold here and just making an announcement or sharing a message here as well with individuals here. Okay, see, it's literally backfiring on whatever they was trying to get control over. Surprise, unpredictable. You are unpredictable in this energy. Shocking, unusual. This is something unusual. You're not somebody that they thought that they could control. Okay, so you did something here unusual, unexpected here, and everybody saw it, and they were shocked that you did something here. Okay, hidden motive concealed. Okay, they're surprised here that somebody knows that they were lying, that a masculine was lying. Okay, something that you did. Take what resonates here. An ex-lover fell out. So an ex-lover could be involved here. There's an ex-lover here. It says signs and synchronicities. Signal, a hint, message from the universe that your ex-lover is involved. For some of y'all, there's multiple signs. You're getting signs about your ex-lover being the devil, but you're also getting signs about a soulmate in your energy. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on the memories of the past here, and the ex-lover could be the third-party influence here that's connected to these friends. We already mentioned that in the beginning. Yeah, heavy on the changes is coming. Heavy on you change somebody as well. You could have changed an ex-lover of yours, okay? With that metamorphosis energy here, because somebody wants to reconcile. All right? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Let's see what else is coming out here. Third party here. Three of Swords here. An interference again. Somebody is hurt. Okay? Somebody is definitely hurt in this energy. I'm hurt. Somebody literally could be crying on that Five of Cups energy because of delays. Somebody moved on. They hurt to see you moved on. So a lot of going on in your energy because somebody hurt to see you have moved on as well. And I don't know if your ex is a part of this, but for some of y'all, your ex could be a part of this. And they really hurt that you really moving on in this energy. And they really shocked on that Five of Cups energy. And so hurt people do hurt things here. And so something is a diversion here. Okay, somebody was a diversion here, and now they're in their mind about that spying, this contract that they had. Somebody was a diversion, separation, somebody you separated from. Page of Swords, there's a contract, this news here. Heavy on the spying in your energy. So confirming the Six of Wands, they really are spying on your social media, spying on you, somebody in your chat though. If you are somebody that's live like me, they in your chat. With the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, and it's on this new information. This new communication, excuse me, y'all, this burp did not want to come out, girl. Look, sorry, I'm sorry. It did not want to come out in the middle. And so unexpected things are happening. People are, I heard bizarre. People are shocked at the communication that you're giving. Okay? Page of Swords, you're able to perceive the unknown. Like somebody trying to fight with you. Five of Swords here. This is they're shocked because they know keep doing something. This is why the abandonment here. is leading to some sort of disputes, challenges are prominent for these individuals. Defeat again. They struggling that they've been defeated. They've really been defeated. That liquid courage, I heard liquid courage. So again, the Four of Cups here. This liquor in their system is giving them this courage here, but they've really been defeated and they struggling with this defeat energy here, trying to still get control, trying it again. But it keeps being reversed, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I said for those who do go live, I am very specific in my readings, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I am so specific in my readings. I don't know what's going on with individuals, but I'm very specific. I said for those who do go live, and I also broke it down for individuals who are online and someone that's utilizing media online to get intel on you to humiliate you. I am very specific, okay? So only take what resonates, y'all. Leave what does not, okay? I don't know what to say. I am very specific, okay? So if you're not online, I said for those who go live, okay? Let's just leave it at that, okay? So Five of Swords energy, I get tired of having to block people, but I will block individuals who cannot use their discernment here and be an adult, okay? Eight of Swords energy here is that somebody here is trying to get control to block somebody here. Eight of Swords energy, yeah, they're trying to block you. They're in some sort of like creative block energy though, because the Eight of Swords is something self-imposed that they're doing here. Okay, something that they were they're trying to get a hold of something to make you look like something was self-imposed that you did, but it's really something that they did. But there's a mental block here, so there is blockages in this person's energy. Okay, so take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Okay, all right, somebody going to jail over whatever this is here. Yeah, they hurt, they restricted. Five of Swords here, they trying to fight a restriction. Somebody is restricted and they're trying to fight it. Trying to set a trap for you. It looks like they try to set some sort of trap for you, but ended up trapping themselves. And a third party is being silenced, or there's somebody silenced in this energy. They try to silence you, but somebody did something unexpected. Okay? Which is bringing in these challenges. Because see, somebody keeps trying to win at all costs. But the more they did, they end up in the Eight of Swords energy. Restricting them own selves. It's kind of like they backing themselves right where the law wants them. Right in the wall where the law is. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? So I'm not going to stay here long. Yeah. So Eight of Swords here in the Tower and the Five of Swords here. Law gonna move in on these individuals. They're like backing themselves in a wall where the law is gonna come in. Because something that they did to try to restrict you, to like imprison you, it then blew up and it got exposed. Now everything is going in reverse. So again, Tower to the Eight of Swords here is the restrictions that the walls they put up, like the trap or the pit they dug for you, they laid it for themselves. Okay? Because they really try to bring law to your energy, or at least try to scare you with law or some sort of legal actions. But it's undoing. And it also talks about the befalling of long-term friendships here. So I don't know if your friends are involved or there's something about the reason why your long-term friendships or connections ended. Looks like they had something to do with whatever this is here. Kind of giving me scam, scheme, and energy. But they're utilizing, and that's factual. They're using online for whatever it is that they're doing to you. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody that's working hard, paying very close attention. Because somebody got a keen eye. And it's an Emperor or somebody here. Let me see and see something here. This is why something about to backfire on them. Because the law or somebody here knows Four Swords energy. They got to put something to rest. Okay? Yeah, judgment energy here. So sort of criticize and condemn you. So the tower, inquisition, prosecution, some sort of investigation, right, is open, but it looks like it hit a Yui. So somebody try to like have you investigated for our content. Somebody try to have you investigated for something, but the script just got flipped on them. This is why these friends are working hard here and spying on social media in a desperate attempt to humiliate you. And it's something that they did because you got to think the tower is reversed. So it's something that they did already before. And that's the reason why you don't have friends or you don't have some people in your life, because the tower is befallen of long-term friendships or connections, destruction, catastrophic energy here, and something is arriving sooner than later, which is going to blow down their tower. The Ten of Swords and the tower is saying we can't take any more blows because we commit fraud in this tower. And one more strike of this golf ball size of hail hitting this tower, it will Ten of Swords collapse. This is why somebody here feels ruined or all in their head over what it is that they're doing, because they've been committing fraud in your energy for a very long time, defrauding you, but using a public platform as well to do this to you. But they desperate to get back on top of something here. See, they felt optimistic about that message that they sent, but that message sent them in an Eight of Swords again, put them in another hole. Or they got another strike on that tower energy because somebody brought something to the law. Whoever you are, they did something because of somebody being judged for sure. And somebody got a rebirth on life, got a new lease on life. Okay, and this is why they're attempting to do something again. Somebody got a new lease on life. You and an emperor. So the Eight of Swords could indicate, I saw the Hierophant when I initially started the deck. So somebody has been in prison or jail before. And they got a new lease on life. And that's been coming up in my readings heavily a lot. Somebody connected to this is like a felon. Somebody here that just got out of prison or jail in the last maybe 2, 3, 4 years, 4 to 6. I didn't see the okay, about 4 years. Okay, in the last 4 years on that Four of Swords energy. Okay, give or take. Pentacles are longer, but I'm getting like 4 years that someone could have just gotten out of jail or somewhere that's connected. They got a rebirth. Something was overturned. They was free. This is why they all in their head, and this is why they're working so hard in the Seven of Pentacles energy to do something, because this is why I'm here. I don't want to be a player no more. I think I found someone I can live my life for, but it's too late, and that's what I'm hearing. So somebody was a player in your energy doing a whole lot. Now somebody needs to rest, but they can't rest because Four of Cups tells me I can't rest because I'm all in my head. And I'm thinking about the law and this judgment energy. So they really beating themselves up over something that they're doing. And he's the main person that has their friends out there doing something in your energy, okay? Because see, this is someone keep awakening, Four of Cups, Four of Swords, out of their sleep. And all they think about is what they did to you or something coming back to them. Because see, they wanted to condemn or shut down your social media. There's something about a group of females connected to them that's online as well, because they like wanted to shut you down. Judgment, if you have a social media, doesn't matter if you're in public, because this is public recognition. So you walking outside, they wanted people to shun you. You. Okay? This is what they wanted for you. But now they're in the hot seat. Three of Cups energy here. This is a new beginning. They wanted to get a new beginning like they did in the past. Oh my God, look at this. Look, six of, okay. Six of challenge, three of cups, the judgment energy. They wanted to get a new beginning like they did in the past, and your siblings or somebody is connected to them as well. People that you are familiar with, at least this friendship amongst women in a community, and it's an online community for some of y'all. You are familiar with these people that is in the judgment seat. And I heard Dez. So I don't know if Desmond or Dez is going to be very significant on either side. Okay? They try to do something that they did to you before. Six of Cups energy, for sure. Well, they were able to get control over your image, your social media, your how people saw you. Okay? They try to do something again where you were condemned. Punishment energy here. No one liked you. And they utilized a platform before or online before. And so they tried to do the same thing over. See, a leap of faith. See, they took a leap, a Sagittarius took a leap of faith in the past. And when they jumped off the porch, you know, the fool is lucky. Okay, so once in a lifetime luck. See, they can't do it again. They jumped off the porch 4 to 6 years ago on you, and they tried to do the same thing again. But somebody alchemizing it in the fool energy. So if you just got a rebirth, or this is you reincarnating, whatever it is, you alchemizing something. See, this is how this Sagittarius or somebody was able to manage. This is somebody you familiar with, whoever the Sagittarius is for sure. But you two balanced now. When they originally did something, you might have not been as balanced as you thought you are. You thought you were, but you balanced now in this temperance energy. And this is why they can't do it again. Okay? Because they utilized a platform stating that somebody high priestess, but you the real deal. Or these are high priestesses involved. The reason that they can't do it because you are in a balanced position where you're listening to your intuition here. High priestess energy, sound judgment here, wisdom, knowledge. So you've grown a whole lot since they literally done something to you before on that high priestess energy. And you got sacred knowledge about whatever it is that they were doing. But there's a group of psychics here as well. Friendship amongst women here is the Three of Cups. A new beginning, new love, whatever it is. And it was psychics, and they all got a new beginning. Because it looks like psychics got a new beginning here with the Sagittarius in the past. So a group of high priestesses, they went on a business venture, and they got lucky when they did it with the Sagittarius in the past. So be mindful of the psychics that you listen to, for sure. I work by myself. I don't work for none of these chicks or with them. And I try to tell y'all a lot of them are not legit. They gain something off of someone. And I don't have to keep getting into that because they know what they did. Okay? But now they are telling on the individual that they started with. Okay? So for sure. And so the original high priestess was judged and restricted in that Eight of Swords energy. So they restricted, if the law was involved, they restricted the wrong person. Remember that short I released for y'all like 2 years ago? And I was like, the law is figuring out that they restricted the wrong person. But now they restricted the wrong divine feminine. See, the high priestess Sagittarius was looking like they were divine. This looked like you're a sibling. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friend. But it looks like they were looking like they was the divine feminine. Remember like 6 years ago on Oshun Investigates, on Oshun's house, before they stole my old channel. And I told y'all about the guy, Jasper Prime, who was the original one that hit my account for, that's when I had Oshun house. I was still doing the same thing. But I remember when my sister told me she was calling judgment on me. And I'm like, why are you calling judgment on me? I've never done anything to you. So long story short, That's when my life started to take a turn. So whoever you are, and she started to step into my energy while she started to say that she was the one that was the seer. She started to say that she was the one that dreamed my dad's whole life, his death, and it was always me. And so I'm just giving you an example of what somebody's doing to you. This is exactly what somebody did in your life. So the Sagittarius in the past here, they got lucky in the Fool energy. They went to school. This is a new beginning. This is school, a new job, whatever the new beginning was. They were seen as the divine feminine. Okay. And they put the original divine feminine or divine masculine in a judgment energy right along with a community of women that also help to mock you, shun you, to stone you. Now the wheels have turned with the Tower energy, and now you're being seen as the original man, divine feminine or divine masculine, who's alchemizing because you are balanced. Okay. How this person got balanced is because they kept getting readings, or they had a group of readers in their energy. But something unforeseen didn't happen, and that was your rise. Okay, so take what resonates here and leave what does not. And so that's what I'm getting, y'all. And the Eight of Cups is that they have to let go, because they work with a man here or a woman in the Three of Swords energy that was a diversion, someone that got a rebirth from the law. So they gave new life. They got out of prison, got out of jail. And so they work with somebody that you was in a relationship with, okay, or whatever it was, friendship. Because you got to look at it. Tower is the befallen of friendships, connections, relationships, right? And it's long term, and it's people that you were friends with for like 12 to 16, 20 years, however long you've been Mamacita Papi, whoever you are, how long you had relationships, right? They came in and finagled and ended all of those connections that you had, but somebody was the diversion, while the Sagittarius or whoever it was set themselves up to become or be the divine feminine or divine masculine. Doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but that's the Temperance energy. Okay, now you've grown, you've balanced here, and you've always been in that energy. Now there's a father that's here that is passed away, so at her intellectual property again, there's something about your father. Four Swords is somebody put to rest. Okay, so they try to put you to rest on social media because you're bringing heat, whatever it was. And this is why they're trying their desperate attempt to humiliate you, because this is what they did to you before. But because you are balanced and you're in your channeled energy, your high priestess, high priest energy, it's hard for them to do whatever it is here because you're not falling for it anymore. And now you did something that you didn't do before, because the Tower is a reverse. So this time you reach to the authorities. You call the FBI, you call ICE, you call the local authorities. Whatever you did something different that you didn't do in the past. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, which is putting something to rest. And that's why they weary and drinking in this energy, because you actually did something that you did not do before, and they thought that you would do the same thing that you did before. And that was the thing that ICE asked me. The authorities asked about when I ran back the record on when these individuals did something to me. He was like, wow, it was that long ago, 2018 and 2019. I'm like, yeah. But originally I just thought it was somebody here just like being weird in my energy. And so that's what I told him. I'm like, man, I just thought it was somebody just being weird. And I thought nothing of it until this person tried again, like in 2025 and then this year, to do the same thing on my channel. And so I released all of the records from Twitter to all of that when they first originally reached out and tried to stop my social media. But whatever it is here, yeah. Look like justice is coming in. It looks like an investigation is being sparked, or they're under investigation, because the judgment in the Tower tells me that there's an investigation going on into an online community, or perhaps whatever it is that they're using, whatever angle that they're using, there is an investigation for sure with judgment and Tower energy. Okay, which is putting them in a Hangman energy. Look, Hangman came out. They got to stop what they're doing. Somebody is going to have to surrender. And they're thinking about having to surrender to the law. And it's because of what they were sharing. They have to stop sharing something here. Six of Pentacles here. They was out here being generous. See, this is what they thinking about, because they was out here being generous and being nice, and they was out here sharing something here, some sort of pentacles. This is 6 years ago. Okay, the pentacle is actually 6 years ago. This was like 6 years ago that they were sharing. Let me double check, but I believe that is 6 years. Okay. So 6 years ago, yes, I was right. So 6 years ago, that's 6 years. Okay. And so about 4 months ago, 6-7 days ago, something started to hit. About 4 months and 7 days ago, something started to hit about what they did 6 years ago to you. Okay. And that's for somebody. They started to get in their head. Yeah. Okay. That's definitely 6 years ago. And so 6 years ago, they hangman. You know what? That's crazy, because a picture of the thing that popped in my phone, it said 6 years ago. Okay. 6 years ago, literally, you know how Google gives you pictures, right? And it says 6 years ago. Okay. So whatever it was here, it was actually 6 years ago. When they sacrificed you, when they hangmaned you. And now they're in their head thinking about that sacrifice that they did 6 years ago. And over the last 4 months is what they've been thinking about. But over the last 7 days, a week, they have been trying to humiliate you and restart something again. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, Page of Wands for sure. 6 years ago, it all started from a message. Okay, look, can't make that up. 6 years ago, it all started from a message. Charlotte's Web. Okay, so a web connection. Page of Wands, it all started from a message. And the message had to do with a gift about somebody inheriting something, and which could be that intellectual property that I was getting, because somebody did a search. 6 years ago, they got a message. 6 years ago, they got a letter. Okay, Page of Wands is a letter. So 6 years ago, they got a letter from somebody that somebody was married to, about a father that was married or some sort of marriage. And they were supposed to share it with you. Something in this letter, they were supposed to share this letter with you or share something in that letter. And they did not share the letter with you, nor did they share the intellectual property or what was in it. So somebody keeps trying to hit you for intellectual property, but it's actually something that belongs to you. Okay? Because enlightenment is here, is that they were celebrating off of what was in this letter, in this message, because see, they were optimistic, right? That they could get the sacrifice done, that they could unalive you, that they could sacrifice you. And so they went on to celebrate and assign energy here. And so they paid a magician. So that Three of Swords on the Emperor was a diversion here. Somebody that separated from you quickly. I heard Eight of Wands. Because they was a part of the celebration, right? And whatever it is that they did to you, Ten of Cups, your family. And so, yeah, High Priestess, you're the High Priestess in the family. Now, everybody here has enlightenment that you the High Priestess in the family. But it was your family that were all celebrating. Sun card says celebration, party, somebody married somebody here. Or it was about a party or something here. And they was out here selling a good story, all at a family gathering or at a get-together. And they're thinking about all of that. Because at this celebration, they were selling a good story. The magician was at the party. Okay? The magician was there. This masculine energy that's seeing compassionate, loving, your idol person. But he was the person. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it was a family function because Ten of Cups here is at a family house. Ten of Cups on the sun is at a family house. So the letter was at a party that they were supposed to give to you and they didn't give to you. So if you went to some sort of family get together, the letter was there, And the letter was at the celebration, at the get together. But the family all agreed to sacrifice you, hangman energy. They made like a pact. And now everybody's thinking about it in the Four of Cups energy. And now people out here want to reconcile with you. No, daddy. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because see, somebody here, player energy here. All your folks, player, manipulative, karmic, being tested, charming energy here. Okay? You cannot come back. Look, spiritual awakening. This player energy is in that waking up energy here. Spiritual awakening. So they was at this celebration here, wearing a mask here. Okay? Now look, an epiphany to hit. Enlightenment, epiphany, life lesson, rebirth energy here. Because see, something coming out about a wedding. Somebody might be trying to come and marry somebody now. A proposal energy is here. Or there was something about a wedding. Sad. Now somebody got anxiety over that wedding or some sort of get together. Because now the wheel done changed in this energy. The wheel has changed on them. Yeah, justice energy. A Libra? Now this is justice for you. Because whatever the letter was, if the family had to go to court. A Libra masculine is here. But this also says that the judgment energy on hangman is that they went to court and sacrificed you. I don't know what they did. But the letter right here said that they had to appear in court for a father. So a brother, a father, a masculine, a husband, they all prepared themselves and went to court. Okay? And now the truth is out in the justice energy. And this is why this desperate attempt is here. Because the justice is removing any kind of confusion about what this family did with this letter. And how they went to the magician energy to court and sold a good story. But there's a soulmate here, a Libra soulmate, or somebody in this energy. So there's a Libra for sure here. Even though justice is here, a Libra is there. And I don't know if a Libra married somebody in your family, but there is a Libra here. And now this Libra, these people have been defeated. They're struggling with that defeat energy. Slick. I heard slick. I heard slick row, which is cold crazy. I heard slick row. Okay. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. So row is slick, row. Somebody named Slick or Row. That's crazy. That is so crazy, dude. So crazy, that name. So crazy. Because that is my ex name. Oh my God. That's so crazy. The moon energy here, somebody is in fear over these secrets, the deception, and the illusion. This is why somebody out here trying to win at all costs. Five of Swords energy here. Somebody never expected you to fight back, girl. Somebody never expected you to fight back, son. Let's get the likes up. 246 people in here. Looks like 127 likes. That don't go. That does not even match. Okay? So I'm going to end this reading here. I love y'all so much. Stay centered and stay grounded. Continue to put in your mind what you want to project into your reality. Know that it's always justice over here, removing any kind of confusion about the situation. With that being said, your girl Sierra Charmaine Wynn is up and out of here. Yeah, that don't even match, Queen. So 126 likes to 252 people was exactly in here. We should be up in the 200s. But you know what? Hey, I love y'all so much. So I'm up and out of here. Love and light and love you guys. Outie.